All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Puck Talk with Fern and Mac. What's up, Mac?
Not a whole lot. What's up with you?
Not much. Not much. It got a little exciting since the last time we talked, and only
Did it?
because yeah, only because
I feel like I wasn't very good at watching this week, honestly.
there was a firing of a
Oh
coach,
yeah.
and it wasn't who you've been talking about for the last year.
No, it
Which
wasn't.
which for a second I thought it was because I saw the notification. I was like, "Wow, that's crazy!" And then like the notification left, and then I got to doing other things. And when I was doing like prepping for the show, I was like, "Oh, can't wait to talk about this with Mac." Like
How many years was he with
Sullivan,
the
Sullivan
Bruins?
is
No,
Sullivan is finally fired from the
no.
Penguins because I thought it
Don't
was the
start
Penguins for a
rumors.
second,
Don't start rumors.
but it wasn't. It was Jim Montgomery, the coach of the Bruins.
How
He
long's he been their coach?
it was 3 years since 2022 season.
Yeah, that's a. Why do they act like it was such a? I don't know.
He
What's the big
coached two
deal?
seasons. See, this is what I get it that yes, look,
I think there was a little tension there anyway, so I don't think it.
probably you're
I
probably
don't think
right.
it's the biggest loss, but
You're probably right, and there'll probably be stories about it. I haven't gone and looked to see Boston media to see what they're writing about it and what the reporting is on it. But there's probably something to it. But I also think that all right, first season comes out of the gate and has that record season, and yes,
yeah. But then look what they did in the playoffs both times.
yeah, I mean, and it does come down to that. But first round, they lose that in in 7 games to Florida.
Right.
And the next season they get to the second round and lose to Florida. So I think in this season they were
Who
gonna
was
get
their
to
coach?
who the Bruins.
Who was the coach before him that was there for years?
Oh, it was what's his name? Uh, I know the name. I know the name. It was well, Bruce Cassidy was there
Oh, that's
before
right.
before
That's
him.
right. But he wasn't the one
But
that was there for years, right?
no, the guy that was there. Well, Bruce was there for a while, for a little bit. He
Right.
won a title with them, but it was Claude Julien.
Oh, I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no. Claude Julien was before.
It's not that important. I just was thinking that was like a bigger loss than this guy. I mean, they're acting like he was there for 10, 12 years. I don't know. I just think it's like just get rid of Sullivan. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Then we'll
So,
have something to talk about.
but yeah, like I said, there could have been like you're right. There could have been some tension there that we don't know about because we don't know everything that's
Well,
going
because
on.
he was sitting like he sat Pasta and all that, but Pasta did. He's the one that spoke and said, it's a big loss and it's the players, it's on the players, not on the
Well,
coach.
yeah, I mean, he has to take the higher road. I mean, he's not their
Well, he
captain.
doesn't have to. I mean,
I mean, he's not their captain, but he's one of the he has an A, right? I think
yeah,
Pasta has one of the A's. So like
yeah,
somebody's got to come up and know what Brad being,
yeah.
it's only going to be a couple more seasons of him, unfortunately, because of age and everything. Um, that is going to be probably Pasta might get the C, could be wrong, but that's a possibility. And he's just he's the face
I
of
don't
the
know.
team.
I feel like he always handles situations pretty well, though. Like even when he gets benched, he always comes out and says,
Well,
"Yeah, I know I need to play better."
well,
Like
that's
he's got a good attitude about it.
well, yeah, that's how it should be, and that's where like you
Right.
kind of see like the
Leadership.
the
Hmm.
future planning of he's probably going to get to see. That's where like
Absolutely.
the torch will be passed to him, and he's already
Right.
showing that. And I do think that I don't know, like I said, other players might have tensions with it, and it might have just been ownership and ownership's expectations, because that's another thing.
Yeah. I mean,
There's owners who have these wild expectations about their team, and I get it. They're not a bad team.
not at all. I didn't realize they were doing as bad as they're doing. I guess
Yeah,
I always think of them as just phenomenal, and I don't. I guess I never. Until he got fired today, I went to pull the rankings, and I couldn't believe that what their standings are.
yeah, they're like 8, 9,
Eight,
and
nine, and honors. Yeah,
so like
I didn't realize it. I guess.
that's what I mean. Like it could have been something that was piling on from ownership. That could be the thing. Like we don't know. Like the
Mhm.
fact that they had that great season, lost in the first round last year
Right.
they
But I mean, that can be. I mean, that's
they got their
again. They always get rid of the coaches, and I always kind of
well,
think
yeah,
that's silly because, but
they get paid
whatever.
less, and it's harder to get rid of the player
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but
because you're on the hook for the contract, and then if
yeah, right. But I don't know. But
you know,
anyway, moving on.
so like yeah, that'll be interesting to see who takes over. Right now it's Joe Sacco. Joe was I think he's one of their assistant coaches.
It's their assistant coach, right?
Yeah.
And he said not to for the players not to take it lightly. And I don't know. It sounds like he's going to be a hard, but
Well, yeah, I mean, he has to
yeah, well, we'll
he's
see.
also trying to also probably stay with the job. If he does a good job, he'll keep the job
Yeah,
the rest of the way, and that's it'll make it easier for them at the end of the year to find a coach if he turns this,
right.
which
Yep.
the Kings did that early last year after they went on that 14 game losing streak. It wasn't as bad as the
And look how
Bruins
good
were
they've
doing,
been doing.
but I mean, they
Look how
got
good they've
better
been
last
doing.
year. I don't know.
And this year,
This year so far they've been good. So
yeah.
it could be something like that. Um, more news.
Hold on. Did you see the Winter Classics jerseys? Love them.
Yeah,
I love
they're okay.
Buffaloes. I love Buffaloes. Really?
You mean St. Louis?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
I'm
same
sorry.
colors. So I
Yes, that's what I
understand.
was thinking of. Yes, I love them. And I don't
Oh yeah,
normally
though.
like,
I mean, they're not bad.
they're like
Honestly,
old time. I like it a
they're not
lot.
bad because even the Bruins are simple.
The
Um,
Blackhawks are okay. No, it's the Blackhawks.
yeah. Well, I said Bruins, Blackhawks. The
Yeah,
Blackhawks ones are simple. I
we're
mean,
both
it's like
wrong.
the round logo.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I really do like St. Louis's. I think they're cool.
Yeah, they were. I like it was a gray, right? Grayish with a little bit of blue and then
Yeah, the baby blue and the,
yeah,
but it
yellow
looks like an old timey
sweater.
jersey.
So
Yeah, swear.
yeah, I mean, hopefully it's a good game too. Um, we could all hope for. I know we talked about it. We were looking into the season games and everything else, but
Yeah, I think the game's gonna be horrible,
well,
but I'm excited about the jerseys.
yeah. I
I don't think
mean,
it's gonna be like a spark attention and everybody's gonna be watching
because I
it.
think
But I mean, I'll
also
watch it obviously.
sometimes like until you see it in person, like I remember like I initially, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think it was like that crazy like last year's, and then like when you showed me the Vegas one like in person, it like changed
Yeah,
my
I didn't really like it until I liked what when I got it and
yeah
saw it. Yeah, I know. I wasn't crazy about theirs either, but yeah, I
like
love mine.
seeing it
Yeah.
in person. It was like okay,
Yeah.
now
I
like
like the
I see it.
Kraken. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
I always like when they do different jerseys anyway. I know it's
maybe
stupid, but I like it.
I'll get one. I don't know,
Yeah.
just cause
Yep.
maybe
Yeah, I mean
Bedard or
really.
something. Maybe a little
Yep.
Bedard or maybe who plays for St. Louis. I don't even know. Name a team for St. Louis. I mean a player.
I don't know that I can because
Oh,
Ryan
but I'm
O'Reilly
not
doesn't
gonna
even
buy
play
his
for them anymore.
I'm not gonna buy his jersey, but Bennington's still there. That
Ah, yeah,
a
he's not
you
not
know
very.
what.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, truly, he's not very nice.
we can move on for that.
Um, more
What do
news.
you got?
Matt Zuccarello
Uh-huh.
busted a testicle.
Oh,
That's not funny. I shouldn't even laugh. It's terrible, and I watched it in slow mo and everything. And even
in
the
the game?
announcer, yeah, and he had to go, yeah, and the
Oh.
announcers were like playing it in slow mo, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, I was really hoping that was like an upper body, but no, it definitely got him in the
So he
groin."
wasn't wearing a cup?
I guess maybe it moved. I don't know,
Hockey
but
players wear cups, right?
yeah,
Okay. I'm just
but
checking
he
out.
had to but he was like hobbling. I mean, that had to be. But one of his teammates did say, and I mean, I know this is TMI, but they did say they thought it was like a lost cause, but they were able to save it. I don't even.
All
I hope.
right.
I hope he already has kids. I'm just
Save the
saying.
balls.
Yeah, like
I think
I.
Matt's has kids already, but
I hope because
Zuccarella.
I mean, I guess you only need one, but I'm just
I
saying.
mean, that's
Woof.
what I've heard and all
Yeah,
the
that's what I said to my daughter. I said, um, the cup isn't just for. I mean, it's for all of it, right?
yeah.
Okay.
The,
That's what I
the
thought. I was like, he must have like, I don't know.
yeah, it
Or
might have
I don't know.
moved like you said. I
I
mean, but
guess.
from all the
I'll call him
doctors,
later and ask
all
to
the
find out
doctor
because I'd
shows,
like to know.
all the doctor shows I've watched, they say that you only need one.
Well,
And
yeah, but I'm saying, how painful could that have been? Gee, my nutty. Oof.
I mean,
You don't even want to think
I
about it, I'm
don't.
sure.
No, I don't because I've gotten some contact there before, and even the slightest in the right area, it's like
Yeah,
ah.
I can't even imagine.
So
I mean,
like
I have had kids, but I'm just saying, I can't even imagine
I don't even think it
your
comes
pain.
close to you guys because
Okay.
can't even
Yeah,
imagine like what that's like. I'm saying it,
exactly.
whatever we feel is not close to
Yeah.
what you guys feel. So I'm giving you
But
guys props.
you guys get colds, and that's like,
Listen, let's
equal.
not go into that because
Anyway,
I can't handle a cold to save my
so
life.
pray for Matt's Zuccarello because he's got to be in some pain. And
Pray for
not
his
only
wife or
that, how
girlfriend.
embarrassing that they have to. I mean, like they couldn't just say it was a lower body, lower
They
body.
usually do,
I
but
know, but I guess it was his teammates were the ones that said it.
oh, I mean,
Terrible,
listen, when you hear
terrible.
that, then look, I'm this might get off the rails, and I like when we talked about this a little bit beforehand. I was trying to think of ball jokes, and then I was just like,
Terrible.
let's be mature. But when that happens, it's a bunch of guys, and we're gonna make ball jokes, and we're gonna make like, listen, I share a story for the, and maybe my friends will laugh at
Did you
me.
just freeze?
I might have,
Oh, you froze.
I might
You
have.
did.
Okay, well,
You're back.
we're working on internet issues, but not really. Um, so you know, being guys, we're gonna do silly things, and that nobody but you know, all guys don't care, but girls think it's really silly, but guys think it's hilarious, and we can't help it. Like, I went to a Georgia, South Carolina game, and do you know what South Carolina, the University of South Carolina's mascot is?
Trojan. I don't know.
No, that's the other USC.
I know. I was
USC
just trying to think
Trojans.
of something
Yeah,
funny. I don't know.
it's the Gamecocks. So you know what we said
Yes,
all day.
because you're mature, right?
Yeah, because we're guys and we're going to talk about it. And
Hmm.
guess what? A group of my friends just went to South Carolina to watch a game this very weekend, and that's all they were texting me. They were Snapchatting me pictures of just like the stadium and
I
stuff like
mean, what does
that.
that
And
even
like,
look like?
what?
The mascot. What's it even look like?
It's a rooster. It's a gamecock.
Oh,
So
oh, that kind of. Okay, I don't
yeah,
know what I was
so
thinking, but yeah,
people
okay, got it.
everywhere there shortened it, and there's
I mean, I feel like I
T-shirts,
would
and
choose not to go to that school just for that reason.
they everybody shortens it. Like every word we were saying at the Georgia
Obviously,
game was, "Look at those cocks." See,
nice.
there it is.
That's
But we were
there
talking
it
about the
is.
players on the field. Like a lot of
Naturally,
there's a lot of c word out there.
sure, sure. That is true.
Puns intended,
Anywho,
double entendre, all that. But we're guys, so we're gonna make jokes about the balls.
got it.
The other one is if you poop yourself. That's just funny.
Okay, well, that's yeah.
I mean, there you go.
Moving on.
All right, Ovi is hurt. He's
Yeah, so
he was
that's it.
scorching hot, and then the only
What's
thing
he
to stop
20?
him is his age.
What's he 29 away from
Yeah,
Gretzky? Yeah.
it's on hold. He got put on IR, so he's gonna be out for a little bit.
Well, how bad is he hurt? Yeah, you keep freezing.
So do you,
Got it.
but it's okay. We'll get it together. But yeah, he's week to week lower leg injury and is going to
Jeez.
IR. And
Well,
IR, because of the rules, has him out at least 3 games.
is that what it is?
Yeah, at the least.
Hmm.
But it puts the chase on hold, and he's been hot this year to start,
Yeah.
and puts that little record chase to what's it go? I think he's going to announce his retirement the second he beats it.
I don't know. You'd be surprised with him.
Yeah, we don't
Anyway,
know. Maybe he'll keep going to see like how far he could push it and be like, I'm the greatest.
maybe.
But I only won one, and Gretzky you won a lot. So anyway, uh another one we talked about this last season. I think this is our maybe was it our first or second of the year, but JT Miller is taking a leave of absence.
I don't know. You froze, so I don't know. Oh,
The
yeah. Okay.
so the I think there was something announced during the offseason. There was something wrong with him, like going on with him. So I think he took that leave of absence because of that.
Did he enter the program or
No, but I remember. I think. Hold on. I remember. I think we talked about in one of the couple summer episodes that we did that JT Miller had. I don't know if it was. I don't want to. I think there was something that was revealed that was like wrong with him.
like substance or something?
No, hold on. No, it wasn't substance. It was.
I'm just making stuff up, just spitting stuff out, not starting rumors.
Well, I just went on Google to get more info, and one of the stories is an uproar in Vancouver as crazy extramarital affair rumor targets poor
Oh,
JT Miller.
okay. So remind me what that was. Is that this recent one or is that the one before?
No, no. I mean, that's it just says personal reasons. He's taking indefinite leave, but
I know,
it's
but
not.
the story you
Um,
just read, was that recent? I mean, is that like a recent article?
yeah, it was like 9 hours ago.
Oh, well,
Yes, but I don't know. I don't want to read. I don't trust the site like that it's on. It's called Hockey Feed on something. So like,
oh,
yeah, it's not like the Washington Post, which I just
got
clicked.
it.
Uh it says indefinite leave for personal reasons. You know, he's 31, and then
There's a plane out here and they look like they're looking for someone. It's probably like a murderer sitting in the car next to me or
a
something.
plane.
A plane like with a spotlight, you know what I mean?
So it's probably a helic.
Huh?
So it's probably a helicopter.
Well, I don't know it. Maybe.
Well, I can't find out why. Maybe we'll find out in the coming
It's
weeks.
not that
I mean, it might be. It got juicy at one point
serious and it's
where
probably
we
not
talked
the
about the
right reason
rumors
that
of
we'll
Corey
read anyway,
Perry and
so
somebody's mom.
moving on.
People loved it when we
Well,
talked
that's what
about.
I was trying to like spin my wheels on what we were talking about with JT Miller, but okay.
Yeah, but
Well, keep it in your pants, gents. Keep it in your pants.
I
Except for you, Zook. You got some issues.
mean, well, yeah.
Should have kept it.
Um,
Should have kept it in the cup.
well, yeah. All right, last thing I got that just came out like as I was preparing before hopping on here. Patrick Laney has finally skated with
Lenny.
the Habs for the first time since his injury, so we might be seeing a return soon
Okay, well that's good. That's
from
something.
for him. So that is something good to hear.
Yeah.
I get to see him, with his new team.
Yep.
Um, all right. Do you have anything else? I think that's all the news I have.
I
Good people.
was. I thought there was something on Vegas I wanted to say, but I can't remember now. What you call it? The Jets are starting to
Oh, the
get
Jets,
down to
yes.
norm. Get
And
down to normal with three
guess who
losses.
started that?
Oh, yeah. It's who we talked about.
Well,
Who they originally got beat by.
The Lightning started that, and then the Panthers whooped them
Ugh,
5-0 like the night after. But then they beat the Panthers because it was like a back
Panthers. I saw
back.
that.
It was a back to
I was
back.
gonna say. I thought they just. Yeah.
So
It's always nice to see the Panthers get beat.
I mean, just
No, it is.
listen. You already beat them for the cup. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And whatever. Yeah.
They're going. They're on this run. I'm actually surprised. I thought because they lost, a couple of key players, I thought they were going to be down. But
No.
yes, the Winnipeg Jets had a little bit of a stumble this last week since we talked. They lost 2 games since we talked
I
last.
mean, it was bound to happen. I'm just
Oh
saying now
yeah,
they're like more on the level of teams around them.
yeah. I mean, they still have a lead on the nearest team
Oh
by five
yeah.
by 5 points, but yes,
Yeah.
they're looking normal. They finally lost at home, so there you go.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, everybody else, the Wild right there, 27, 5 points behind, same division. In the other side, the Caps have 27, so they're like the two closest teams.
The Wild's doing great.
Wild are doing good. And I know you like that because that would be a good send off for your boy
It really would.
if they make a deep run. And
That would be fantastic.
that would be. It would be a thing.
Yep.
Um, yeah, but yeah, I mean the standings kind of look the same. Nothing has really changed. Besides the fact that you know our friends in Winnipeg finally lost, back to back games, which was like the weird part. But then they got back on the winning side. Uh,
Yeah.
the and
I
then
hope they don't like crash and burn though. I hope they stay this way.
yeah, and hopefully we'll see what happens with the Caps with this Ovi injury because he's been scoring a lot of goals and
Yeah, I
they're
think
in
they'll be all right
first at
though,
the moment.
because I think
So
they've been feeding him a lot of. So I think they'll be all right.
yeah, but yeah, Toronto's still hanging in there because they have other
Yeah.
stars besides Matthews. You guys, as of today, are a point up on the Kings, back on
Yeah, but we
top
keep
of the
going back and
Pacific.
forth. So
Yeah. Um, but it'll it'll probably keep going that way. But I think
yeah,
Edmonton, I don't know. Eh. Nashville still doesn't have it
yeah, they're all
together.
right. Is McDavid back? He's back, right?
Yeah, McDavid came back
I yeah,
tonight
I
after we.
I don't know what they're gonna do. Nashville. Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, I'll go over some games. Uh, even though Matthews isn't playing, I'll be watching Golden Knights Leafs in a little bit. It's gonna get started after we record.
yeah.
Um,
I'll listen to
the Golden Knights Senators is one that I like tomorrow because I like the Senators roster. Devils
them.
Hurricane tomorrow should be good too.
Oh, I hope the Devils win.
Oh, finally.
Well, I don't really mind the Hurricanes.
Avalanche Caps. Avalanche went into Philly yesterday and just beat Philly 3
Yeah, did
2.
you see that? The ref that went down.
Yeah. I
Have we
saw
heard anything about him?
no news. I
It
think
didn't look. It didn't look that bad, but I know he doesn't have padding on like the players.
yeah.
But
I didn't realize I don't know if I pointed this out. Um the one of our first episodes of the season that after I went to the game where because of the seats that I was at, I never realized how tall the refs were. And I know they're on skates, so it adds a little bit of height. But I've never realized how tall some of these guys are. That like
yeah,
there was a couple in that game that I went to out of the crew. It was like two out of the three because it's usually three, right? Yeah,
yeah.
two out of the three were like as tall or taller than some of the guys on the teams.
There
So it
three
was
or
like
four.
I think it's hold on, I'll tell you one. It's three, but I think one actually is not on the ice.
Oh,
Like one's like in the penalty box, right? Yeah, there's three. No,
mm-hmm.
wait, there's four. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah. So like two from that crew were like really
yeah.
tall. And I was like, wow. And I was like, oh, I get perspective sitting this close. But anyway.
Well,
This
yeah,
Saturday, Avalanche
this is true.
Panthers. Saturday, Avalanche Panthers. I'll be watching that. Uh
I'll be in
at
Buffalo again.
Buffalo again. Look at that.
Again. Just got back from Syracuse. Now we're in Buffalo.
You should I feel like there's a couple of cities you should just have a like a studio apartment at
Yeah. Hmm.
by this point
Pretty much.
and just rent it out when you're not there. Make some money.
Yep. Hmm.
But Stars Lightning, that should be good. Devils Caps, that's a division
Oh
game.
yeah, that'll be good.
And that's all on Saturday. Sundays are light right now because of the National Football League. There's
Hmm.
only one game on, and then Caps Panthers is Monday. Golden Knights Flyers is Monday. Want to go?
It's not here. Oh
Yes,
yes it
yeah.
is. Yes it is. Oh that's right, because I know.
I
Hmm.
get off at 1.
Yes, well I'll be just getting home from Buffalo the night before, so
Okay.
I'll probably be exhausted, but that would
I know.
be
I
that'd be
almost
good.
went yesterday, well, Monday or whatever the game was, the
Yeah.
Colorado game. I almost went because when I went to
Mhm.
the Eagles game last Thursday, and I'm sitting there where we were tailgating, and we tailgate in the Wells Fargo Center parking lot, and they have screens on the outside of the Wells Fargo, like
Oh, okay.
doing all this upcoming stuff, and it was like the 23rd, which was like the next, or the 16th, which was like a day after the Eagles game or something. It was or that Saturday, so 2 days. It was like Star Wars night, And I was like, all right, maybe I'll go to that one, but nah. And then it was like Avalanche on the 18th, dollar dog night. And I was like, I think I'm gonna go to that. And I
Hmm.
didn't, but I was like really thinking about it because I love a good dollar dog night.
How many hot dogs can you possibly eat?
I mean, when they're a dollar, um, I think I've gotten to six.
Oh God.
You
Mm.
start feeling sick after you
Thank
to
you.
bite into the
After
sixth
the
one,
first
but
one.
no, into the
Mm.
sixth one. So there's this weird internet challenge that this group of guys had like done at a baseball game. Like each inning, you had to eat and drink the number of the inning. So
Oh
like
no,
in the first inning, you had to have a beer and a hot dog, and I think that was it. And then the second inning, you had to have two beers, two hot dogs. You get it. So by like
that's
the ninth
gross.
inning, you had to have nine. Like so,
That's gross. Ugh.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's gross.
But yeah,
Well,
yeah, a lot of hot dogs, a lot of food. I'm a chicken finger person at
yes,
these
I
games.
know that. Yes.
But if there's a dollar dog night, we switch it up. But that's it.
Okay.
Um. Anyway,
Good
a
to
lot
know.
of around here, a lot of people got mad when the Philly. That was a Philly staple,
Oh, that's
and
right. That's
then
right.
they
That's
got
right.
mad
They.
when they took it away. And guess who we blame? We blame the college kid
Oh,
because they stopped it because they used to get like rowdy or something. They used to say so. Like I was
yeah.
like,
It certainly wouldn't be the regular Philly fans, but
well,
they no, they were throwing the hot dogs on the ice.
well, they threw
That
him
was
on the
why they
field the wrong
stopped it.
way.
Oh, well, whatever.
That's also another thing that happened because they were pissed
It's
at the
just
team.
sad.
Well, they're pissed. Things are,
Okay, well, find something else to do.
well, this is,
No, I don't. That's crazy.
I'm going to explain it. I'm not justifying it, but actually, no, screw that. I won't defend it because I actually don't
Thank you.
actually feel that way. But, there's some people who feel entitled to the money that they spend
Well,
because times are hard and they're going to this thing to relax. I guess people would say that would justify what they did. That's all. But
sure.
yeah, I don't think it
Hmm.
excuses it. I've never done that, but some people have.
Anywho,
Yeah. All right. So we got for this week. Um, we'll be back next week.
oh, will we? Because it's Thanksgiving. So,
I mean, it's up to
oh,
you.
it's Wednesday.
It's
It's
Wednesday,
Wednesday.
unless you're going out for the biggest drinking night of the year.
Maybe we'll do Tuesday. I don't know. We'll talk
All
about
right.
it.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But yeah. All right, guys.
All right, go Knights, go.
There it is.